Good morning, John. You said you'd see me on Wednesday. And so you are. The bad news is that because this is just some random day, I don't actually have anything to make a video about. The good news is, that's how it always used to be. It's kind of fun. I do actually have one thing that I wanted to share with everyone, and that is that I have a rash covering my entire body. According to my doctor, it's a side effect of some kind of viral infection that I probably got at the Barack Obama rally. Barack Obama gave me a disease. He shook my hand right after he sneezed, and now I got a fever of 103. Barack Obama. At first I had 103-degree fever for like 5 days. And then I started to feel better, except that my skin got all blotchy. And then it started to get itchy. At first, scratching it is like complete and total heaven. Just being like, yes, yes. And then immediately after I stop scratching, it's like, itchy, scratchy pain of death and doom. And oh, it's so itchy. And yes, it covers my entire body, except for 6 very important parts. But there is good news! Hank, how could something so horrible lead to good news? Well, I'm glad you asked that, other me, because convalescence can be a wonderful, wonderful time if you spend it correctly. That's been my convalescence, listening to music. Mostly on YouTube. Now, nobody should be surprised by this, but music is a very important part of who we are as people and individuals and as a species. So it's really nice now and again to have time to catch up on your music. It's really too bad that because of copyright stuff I can't like put it straight into the video, but I will point out and have links in the sidebar to all of these people that I wanted to share. Is there something? Yeah, there's something stuck in my teeth, but I'm not going to go back and re-record all that. Sorry. So, without further ado, and nothing stuck in my teeth, this is Hank Green's top 9 list of awesome songs he found on YouTube while sweating and itching in his bed. Ultra Relax is, in my opinion, the pinnacle of J-pop. It was the intro to a show called Kodomo no Mocho, which was about kids in school. Yes, I have the manga in my very own house. The song was sung by Shinohara Tomoe, who is an amazing, energetic singer, and it's one of my all-time favorite songs. And there's also lots of Japanese people doing stupid dances, so it's pretty much a pinnacle in terms of awesomeness. There is, of course, Abby from Songs from a Hat, who I love. I've linked to My Scientist in the sidebar. Finger Mustache. Speaking of Abby, she suggested to me a songwriter called Julia Nunez, who is amazing. First, she's a nerd fighter, which is awesome. And second, she writes amazing songs and has an amazing voice, and it deserves every single ounce of the fame that she's going to have in 2 years' time. Speaking of all of those people, there's definitely a YouTube community that's sort of surrounding really good singer-songwriters. And Ciso Narciso Lobo, I think, is like really active in that community, and he is an amazing songwriter. He does a lot of covers, but his originals are by far better than the covers, and I've linked to The Song We Never Wrote over there. This was a completely random find. A woman called Gustav, who I think is German. It doesn't sound like English is necessarily her first language, but the song is in English. It's called We Shall Overcome. It's probably the best song that I stumbled across this year, so I'm just sort of like, yes, everybody go check that out. Recently been loving on some Wizard Rock, Parcel Mouths, and the Moaning Myrtles. Both have members prominently featured in 5 Awesome Girls. I've been listening to a lot of Montreal. And finally, I wanted to share this amazing version of Cotton Fields. It's originally like a really sort of laid-back country song, but somebody did an arrangement for Teresa Brewer, who was a famous singer in the 1940s and 50s, that just has yodeling and really weird choreography and just like from the belly rocking out singing stuff, and it's just amazing to watch, so I wanted to share that with everyone as well. So those were my finds of the week, but I'm really curious what other people have been listening to lately. What do nerd fighters listen to? My voice is completely going because apparently that's where the disease is moving now, because it'll get into my skin and now it's going to my throat. I'd love to see in the comments any, mainstream, obscure, whatever you got. Looking for good music. I kind of trust you guys to have good taste. And John, I'll see you next week, I guess. Oh, before then, you said you were going to do a Question Tuesday, but not on Tuesday. So I will see you before the week is out, or else you will be punished. My voice is done. I gotta go.